Surprise, we're back.
Surprise.
I think that was the quickest, oh, we'll be back later in the history of Be Back Laters.
We did say later, and it is technically later, so like we didn't lie.
We did our best Shram Sarania impersonation. We didn't lie. It was later.
We didn't lie. We didn't lie. That's for sure. Oh my God, they're already into they're just moving right along. They've already started the game. I'll give you some radio play-by-play while we're waiting for the visual. Never mind, we have the visual. All right, so we've got a game 4 after all that, and Mr. Clanky on a 1-1 pitch hits a sharp ground ball that takes some friendly bounces. And welcome back, folks. It's game 4 of the World Series. Will CRK cement himself as one of the GOATs and win back-to-back Humungous League titles, or will the Fishes force a Game 5? And I can guarantee there will be no Game 5 tonight if we get there. That is a 110% guarantee, as Mr. Clanky is trying to steal, and he's getting into his classic Clanky rundown, trying to waste some stamina. But Alex Gonzalez runs him back to the base. So Barry Bonds with 1 strike. And Marky DuBois on the mound again as the typical opener for this team. Swung on and right back to Marky. Will this be 2? Thrown to second for 1, but Barry Bonds is able to get to first in plenty of time, as it was Lance Lambert that was covering. And he's not going to be able to throw out Barry Bonds. So Barry Bonds takes over at first base for Clanky, and that brings up now batting third in the lineup again is Cheryl Reynolds. Although I say that, and I'm pretty sure she batted third last game. Although I think she batted fourth in game 2, if I'm remembering correctly. Either way, Cheryl Reynolds is up. Barry Bonds is on first. There's 1 out, and she's got a 2-0 count now, and possibly a 3-0 count, as that is well below the zone. So pitching very carefully to Cheryl. Not afraid to walk her. And that is going to be a strike. I can't tell if that was a swinging strike or it just clipped the zone enough, but 3-1 now to Cheryl Reynolds. And that is ball 4, taken well above the zone. So it is a walk to the MVP. So now there's 2 runners on and 1 out. And here's the 4-hole, the cleanup hitter, Perry Marks, in a must-win game 4. Very quiet these last couple games has Perry Marks been. So he is, you could say, due. And is that going to hang up enough? Veronica Lee ranging over, and she drops the ball. Barry Bonds heads to third. He's going to round, and he's going to go home. Lance Lambert is holding on to the ball. It probably wouldn't have gotten there in time anyway. And on a drop by Veronica Lee, the Fishes strike first. And they've scored their first run in 12 innings.
It did also look like Hciii was idling.
That's a good catch. So even if Lance Lambert would have somehow gotten that throw home in time, would not have mattered, as Jorge Garcia lines this one over the head of Lance Lambert. Throwing to second is Sally Dobbs. Gets the runner now. Cheryl Reynolds thinks about going home, but she goes back to third. So it's a single for Jorge Garcia, but the runner is retired at second base. So it's runners on first and third for Hciii Ekman, who's playing unboosted here at Big City Stadium. And the first time out of the game, as Marky DuBois has already thrown over a dozen pitches, so he'll go to third. Francis Bluer will come in.
Francis Bluer. Ready now, pitch.
So Francis Bluer's first pitch is a fastball that catches the bottom of the zone, as there goes Jorge Garcia. The throw does go to second. Cheryl Reynolds thinks about going home, heads back to third. So Jorge Garcia is able to turn around and stroll into second with a stolen base, cutting off the force. So second and third now for Hciii Ekman. And that one's a little bit too low, so 1-1 now. Playing away from her father's backyard. Can she deliver? That is skied to right field. Can Veronica catch this one? Yes, she can. She adjusts at the last second. Boy, I thought that last second adjustment might have doomed Veronica Lee, but she was able to make the catch and retire the side. But Barry Bonds comes home to score on the error. It's 1-0 Fishes as we head to the home half of the first. And the Bombers get their first crack at it as Frances Bluer, the leadoff, swings and fouls off the first pitch from Lisa Crockett. As the Mad Dog sets and fires, too tall to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And then swung on and line to left field. That's going to get down and off of the wall. This should be extra bases. Picking it up and throwing it in to Kimmy Ekman. And safe standing up is Frances Bluer. A leadoff double for the Bombers as Veronica Lee moves back up into the 2-hole. As they've immediately got a runner in scoring position looking to tie this game. As that one comes in and just catches the top outside corner. A good hook from Lisa Crockett. And then a swing and a foul ball. So quickly 0-2 on the right fielder, trying to make amends for that drop that allowed Barry Bonds to eventually score. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout from Mad Dog Lisa Crockett. And that's the first out of the inning. So Lance Lambert comes up, and with first base open, Lisa Crockett is pitching away to Lance Lambert, and he swings and misses again. So not scared is Lisa Crockett at all of Lance Lambert. She's ahead 0-2. And then strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout of Lance Lambert. Lisa Crockett locking in after that leadoff double to Frances Bluer. So now there's 2 outs. Frances Bluer still at second base. And Sally Dobbs comes up to the plate, still looking for her first hit. And if she's able to get it here, it might be enough to score Frances Bluer if it gets to the outfield. But she takes ball 1, and then strike 1 just clips the outside corner. So 1-1 now to the Bombers center fielder. The pitch curls too low and inside. So a good eye here from Sally Dobbs. 2-1. And then another hook that curves too low and outside the opposite corner. So 3-1 now, hitters count. Swing and a miss from Sally Dobbs. We'll get a full count. A payoff pitch here from Lisa Crockett. The runner is going to be off. The 3-2 swung on in line, but foul. Just goes a little bit too right of first base. So we'll get another payoff pitch from the Mad Dog. Here it comes. Ball 4, bottom of the zone. Good take from Sally Dobbs. She earns a walk. I believe her first time getting on base this series. I know she doesn't have a hit. I think she might have had a walk before, though. So still hitless, but she does get on first, and we get the first timeout for the Fishes. And Lisa Crockett will get subbed out for presumably Nan Porter. As you'll see, Lance Lambert will be pitching for the Bombers in the top of the second. As a first pitch swing is Horace Young into foul territory, ranging over his Clanky, and he's not able to make the catch. Boy, a break for Horace Young, who almost fouled out on the first pitch from Nan Porter. So he's down 0-1 and then takes low and outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch.
The 1-1.
Low ball 2.
Again, too low. So the Fishes really trying to paint these corners with their hooks, but not connecting. And there's another ball, so at risk of walking their second batter here, the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and drilled up the left field line. That's going to get down. Cheryl Reynolds plays it, throws it to Jorge. Going home is Frances Bluer. The throw is in time, but she's able to get back to third. So a single for Horace Young on the 3-1 pitch. And bases loaded, 2 outs for Alex Gonzalez.
From the windup, throws it.
He's going to be looking to play small ball here as he takes ball 1 again. The Fishes cannot catch a corner here in this inning, which looked like they were going to be able to get out of it with back-to-back strikeouts. It's followed by back-to-back walks, and now it's 2-0. But working it into the strike zone is Nan Porter. Maybe Alex Gonzalez should have been swinging there. That was a good 2-0 pitch. Here's the 2-1. Again, just misses the outside zone. Nowhere to put it. You don't want to walk the run home. The 3-1. And again, not swung on. Boy, that is catching a lot of the plate, and Alice Gonzalez taking it. So the payoff pitch fouled away. We'll do it again. A lot of pitches here from the Fishes in the first inning, but can they escape the jam? They can! Strike 3 looking on Alice Gonzalez. 3 strikeouts in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. Big pitch from the Kurt Schilling clone.
Felix Grant steps up.
So after escaping that jam, that brings up Felix Grant playing right field
A swing.
in Game 4. He's first pitch swinging, lines this one, but right at Francis Brewer, who does not have to move.
Porter steps
He
up.
retires Felix Grant. So his struggles the last few games continue at the plate. And that brings up Nan Porter now. And she takes just barely missing ball 1 on the outside corner.
The swing.
And then swings, and it's a soft ground ball right back to Lance Lambert, who lazily throws it to first, but in time to get the slow Nan Porter. So 2 outs, bases empty. That brings up the number 9 hitter, Lisa Crockett, who's probably going to need to get it to the outfield. She's already a little bit slow and already a little bit tired from that first inning, and she swings well early at that one.
That's great. 2 outs.
Must have been some dirt on her glasses there.
He's ready now.
So the 0-1 is taken. Strike 2 on the bottom outside edge. So 0-2 now. Lance Lambert looking to get out of this inning in just 6 pitches. The 0-2. Strike 3 looking, and that might have been intentional to try and get some of her stamina back
Halfway through the inning now.
and reset the lineup going into the top of the 3rd. They'll have the leadoff when they come back up. So probably a smart play. Will probably pay off.
This one here is going
So we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and after leaving the bases loaded, it brings up Marquis DuBois, who first pitch swinging, lines this one to right field, ranging over is Felix Grant. It's going to drop in front of him, and he cuts it off to keep Marquis DuBois to a single, but a leadoff hit for the Bombers. They've got Billie Jean Blackwood and Heidi Thurman coming up. So we'll see if they can advance Marquis DuBois into scoring position for possibly Francis Brewer, as that's a first pitch swinging and into the gap. They're going for the lead runner. They're able to get it. The relay to first in time. Double play. Big double play there from the Fishes.
Did not think that was going to be a double play.
Ready now.
I did not think they were going to get the lead runner there, but with a slow Billie Jean Blackwood moving up the line, they took the chance and it paid off. So 2 outs now for Heidi Thurman, and the Fishes they have a good chance to get out of this inning without the top of the lineup coming up, as that is ripped foul. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And after a long first inning on the mound, looking to get out of it quickly here, and they do. Strike 3 swinging. Nan Porter, her 2nd strikeout of the day, her 2nd strikeout that ends an inning, and we are 1/3 of the way through. Fishes hold on to a 1-0 lead. Both teams, though, are going to have the top of their lineups here in the 3rd inning, as Mr. Clanky steps up to the plate, and we get a timeout. And with a juice box, although they don't need it, everyone is full stam here after a couple of strikeouts. So good juice box there to hold on to for the Bombers, although the Fishes might have one as well, as they already have a few strikeouts of their own. As Marquis DuBois comes back into pitch, and the fastball is too tall to Mr. Clanky. The 1-0, also a little bit too tall. So now it's 2-0 to the robot, Mr. Clanky. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Boy, that's a good pitch to hit. But taking all the way was Clanky. So 2-1 now. Marquis DuBois sets and fires. Swung on, and a ground ball to Alice Gonzalez. He's able to pick it up, throw to first in time to get the robot at first base. So 1 out, bases empty for Barry Bonds, who had a single and then scored his first time up at the plate. The windup. And a first pitch swing right to Alice Gonzalez. He's going to have to hustle to beat Barry Bonds, and he does not. Barry Bonds hustling up the line. He's got an infield single. Another hit on the day, as that brings up Cheryl Reynolds. And same situation here as the first inning. Barry Bonds on first, 1 out. And that is a fastball that clips the bottom of the zone. Good pitch there against Cheryl Reynolds. So getting ahead against the power threat, who has gone cold after a good game 1 and game 2. That one misses though, so 1-1 now to the MVP. Markey sets and fires. Too tall, take all the way. Takes the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Cheryl is definitely looking for something to hit. She does not want to walk again, but she might have to, as that is another pitch below the zone. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 3-1. And a take all the way, so not really getting a pitch to hit. She has to take her walk, her second of the game. And again, Barry Bonds on second, Cheryl on first. Perry Marks was able to do something productive his last at bat. Let's see if he can do it again, as the juice box has to be used already here. So a full stamina Markey DuBois is not able to get ahead in the count. Ball 1 at the bottom of the zone to Perry Marks. 1-0. Too tall, a take all the way. Losing the strike zone here is Markey. 2-0. Just misses the bottom of the zone. Now it's 3 balls, no strike. Will Perry Marks have the green light, or will the bases get walked? Loaded, and they will not. He was swinging 3-0, but that is an infield fly right back to the pitcher. So now there's 2 outs for Jorge Garcia, who had a single his first at bat. We're looking to do the same here and possibly score Barry Bonds a second time. Markey DuBois already almost up to 30 pitches. As he swings and misses, Jorge Garcia does, and so it's 0-1. Finally getting ahead in the count again is Markey DuBois. He sets and fires. Curls, but not enough, just misses the outside corner. 1-1. Pitch. Just catches the bottom of the zone. Boy, they've caught that spot there, bottom right, a good number of times. So 1-2. Here comes the fastball. Swing and a miss. Jorge Garcia down on strikes, and the inning is over. Markey DuBois works out of the jam.
Through the inning now. 2 left on. The Bombers trailing. We've got Lisa Crockett pitching now. Frances Bluer steps up to bat.
And now the Bombers have the top of their lineup coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. We'll see Frances Bluer, who doubled her first at bat, and then trying to do that again. First pitch swinging, but fouls it straight back. So Lisa Crockett ahead in the count, back on the mound. And then swinging at pitch number 2, a chopper right back to the mound, and fires over to first. Lisa Crockett, an absolute rocket to Jorge Garcia, is able to get Frances Bluer in time.
That's that laser beam soundboard.
Yeah, where's Crazy Eights when you need him? Freaking laser beams, as Veronica Lee hits a laser beam. That's going to get by Lance Lambert. Not Lance Lambert. Excuse me, that's Perry Marks over there at second base. And so an infield single for Veronica Lee, and that brings up Lance Lambert, who struck out on 3 pitches his first at bat, but he's taking that one as that's well inside. Pitching carefully to the power threat, as that one curls back, but not enough. 2-0 now. Both teams pitching very carefully to their respective home run threats, as that's now 3-0, another pitch well outside the zone. So not getting anything to hit is Lance Lambert, and he's going to get a 4-pitch walk. So a much more patient approach at the plate for Lance Lambert. He'll take his walk. It is now 1st and 2nd. Sally Dobbs, I'm going to keep saying it every time until she gets it. Still looking for that first hit of the World Series. She's got a runner in scoring position here. And another ball, so a 5th straight ball from Lisa Crockett here. It's 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 now to the Bombers center fielder. The pitch. Swing and a foul ball straight back. Not into Mr. Ekman's window, but probably into the head of a spectator here at Big City Stadium, as the 1-2 is a little bit too inside. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and another foul ball off the ankles of a spectator this time, straight into the ground. 2-2, switching a grounder. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Lisa Crockett, her third of the day. And Sally Dobbs, she may finish this World Series without doing a darn thing on offense.
Someone in the chat said Lisa C. Rocket.
Not wrong. Not wrong. She was throwing an absolute missile to Jorge, who was able to handle it, thankfully. So Horace Young steps up to the plate with 2 on and 2 out, and he's now ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. And he swings and rips this one to left field. It's off of the head of the third baseman. Picking it up is Lisa Crockett in time to second base to get the slow Lance Lambert. A good recovery as that ricocheted off of Dan Porter's face, but right back to Lisa Crockett. And again, the Fishes are able to work out of that jam and hold on to this 1-0 lead as we're halfway through and we head to the top of the fourth. First pitch swinging is Kimmy Ekman right to Lance Lambert, who's able to retire Mr. Ekman's daughter on 1 pitch.
Here's the motion, the pitch. Ball 1.
As Felix Grant steps up to the plate and takes ball 1 below the zone.
The wing, foul, 1 out. Here's the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing.
And then swings, and it's a little doinker right back to Hciii, who picks it up in plenty of time. And that's 2 quick and easy outs here. And that brings up Nan Porter.
From the windup, here's the pitch. Strike 1.
And she swings and misses on a good pitch on the outside corner. So ahead in the count early here is Marky DuBois.
The swing.
And then pitch number 2 is a soft ground ball. Markey takes it himself as Billie Jean was already running back to the dugout. And that is a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the fourth, and we head to the bottom 4. Still 1-0 Fishes.
Alex Gonzalez at the plate.
Don't see too many 1 unassisteds nowadays.
No, you do not, but
Into the windup.
pitchers are defenders too, and Markey was showing why there.
With nobody
As
out.
Lisa Crockett gets ahead in the count, a good pitch on the outside corner to Alex Gonzalez, who struck out with the bases loaded his first at bat and is now 0-2 at risk of striking out again.
0-2.
Granted, bases empty this time.
The pitch.
The 0-2 from Lisa Crockett
Swung on.
and a ground ball to Nan Porter, who's going to have trouble with the bounce, dives, and that allows Alex Gonzalez to be safe at first, and she ripped that one over to first base, even though Agon was already standing there, and thankfully Jorge Garcia is very tall as he jumps and makes the catch, as that could have been an overthrow. So leadoff single for Alex Gonzalez, and Marky DuBois takes a strike on the bottom inside corner.
From the stretch, the delivery. A swing. And a foul ball. 0-2.
And then another strike, so another 0-2 count here. Lisa Crockett
Low and inside.
just misses at the bottom inside corner, looking for her 4th strikeout of the day. The 1-2,
Swing.
swung on and just hit foul off the plate. Bounces back behind.
Takes her stretch.
So we get another 1-2 pitch. The runner is looking to be off, and he is, so Agon will get to second base, and they'll get Marky DuBois as another rocket from Lisa Crockett.
Next batter.
Is able to get the hustling Marky, but moving over to second is Alex Gonzalez, so we'll see if Billie Jean Blackwood or Heidi Thurman can bring in Agon and tie this game. The first pitch is lined, but right at Nan Porter, and the throw goes to first base, so heading to third is Alex Gonzalez, but he heads back to second base. As I don't know if that was a misclick and they were trying to get back to the pitcher, but no harm, no foul there, as a good pitch, or excuse me, a good hit from Billie Jean Blackwood, but right at Nan Porter, who's able to make the catch. So with Heidi Thurman up to the plate, you can never say never with Heidi Thurman. She did have a bases clearing 3 RBI single in the front yard finals, but I don't think that's going to be an RBI, as that is a little ground ball, and taking it herself is Nan Porter, who had just come into pitch. The shortstop didn't want to do anything there, and that does retire the side. And we're into the final third of the game. It's the top of the 5th. Fishes are hanging on. And sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a fresh wound there about that Heidi Thurman
From the set, and the
3
offering.
RBI single in the front yard finals.
Whatever.
Still too soon. My bad. As Lisa Crockett takes strike one on Marky DuBois, and then a little bit too low, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready now. Here's the pitch.
This is a big inning here. This could be
That's great.
the inning that decides the game here, as Lisa Crockett will bat and then top of the lineup for the Fishes. And in the bottom of the 5th, it'll be top of the lineup for the Bombers, as Lisa Crockett again strikes out looking. And it still may have been intentional. It may have been for the stamina, considering how important the bottom of the 5th is going to be.
He's set.
But either way, it's a strikeout.
Ball one.
And we're back to the top here. Mr. Clanky, Barry Bonds, and then if it gets there, Cheryl Reynolds.
Fires.
As that one's too tall, and then pitch number 2 is a little bit too low and outside. So
Into
2-0 now
pitch
to
double
the
A.
robot, Mr. Clanky. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And
now
just misses. Boy, that looked good, but 3-0 now.
he winds.
Will the Fishes have the green light?
Strike
And they
one.
do not. They learned their lesson after that pop-up on a 3-0 pitch last time.
3-1.
So it's 3-1 now to Clanky, who's swinging
Ground
and
ball up.
staying fair. No, just going foul, just to the right of first base. That would have been trouble if it stayed fair. So from 3-0 to 3-2, the payoff pitch here.
3-2 pitch. Swing.
Swing and a miss.
Take this.
Mr. Clanky strikes out, second strikeout of the inning for Marky DuBois.
Barry Bonds attack.
And that'll bring up Barry Bonds with the bases empty. And if Barry Bonds gets on, probably another walk to Cheryl Reynolds, and that would give Perry Marks another
And
chance.
the pitch.
As you're absolutely right, that did look like not where the pitch was supposed to go there, but it worked out as diving is Marky DuBois and able to get up in time. And first pitch swinging was Barry Bonds, and he grounds out to the pitcher, but he made it close.
Francis Bluer.
As yes, I think that might have been a wild pitch on that Mr. Clanky strikeout, because that did not look like where it was supposed to go. But what a work! It really worked out for the Bombers here. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 1-0 Fishes, and this might be the game here. 1, 2, 3 are the batters for the Bombers, and if they can't tie it with the top of their lineup, we may get a game 5. Not tonight. It'll have to be next week, as it's pretty late here. And the Fishes will be traveling this weekend, as 3-0 swinging is Francis Bluer on a line to center field. Barry Bonds is able to back up and make the catch in front of the wall. So good contact there from Francis Bluer, but the sure hands of Barry Bonds are able to retire the leadoff batter, and that brings up Veronica Lee, who takes strike 1, just clipping the inside corner. Good pitch from Nan Porter, and then another dot ball just catches the bottom of the corner on the right side. So 0-2 to Veronica Lee, who swings at a high curveball and just makes contact to stay alive. So another 0-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper third base. That's trouble. Lisa Crockett picks it up, throws to first, not in time. An infield single for Veronica Lee. So the tying run is on first. The go-ahead run is up at the plate, and it's Lance Lambert. Will he get pitched to? Will he get walked? We'll have to see. Pitch number 1 is inside. Not incredibly close. And then pitch number 2 was a little bit closer, but still a ball below the zone. So 2-0. And then another pitch well below the zone. So it looks like it will be an unintentional intentional walk. As there is ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Lance Lambert, not taking any chances this late in the game. It's worked out for him. They've walked Lance Lambert twice and gotten out of the jam. And so once again, Sally Dobbs steps up to the plate. Runners on first and second. Hitless in the series. What a time it would be. What may be a World Series winning hit if she's able to connect. She takes ball 1 a little bit too inside. The 1-0 just clips the bottom of the zone. Good pitch from Nan Porter. It evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 curls back, not enough. 2 inside, 2-1 now.
From the windup and delivery.
Nan sets and fires. Swung on in a high chopper. This is trouble. Ranging out is Clanky. He picks it up. Goes to third for one out in the relay. Not in time. Lisa Crockett has trouble with the throw. Not able to get the double play. But again, aggressively going for the lead runner and getting it was the Fishes. And so 2 outs now. And this may be the game. If you get Horace Young out, you've just got to face the bottom of the lineup in the bottom of the 6th. So this could be the game decider here. And thank you very much, JY Knight, for the compliments on the commentary. I'm channeling my inner Neil Solondz, the Tampa Bay Rays radio announcer. I hope he's proud of me. As Horace Young takes strike 1 on the outside corner and then swings and misses at a good pitch. Lisa Crockett back in to the game, looking for her 4th strikeout, looking to get the Fishes out of the inning, and that is fouled straight back. So another 0-2 pitch here from Mad Dog Lisa Crockett. The windup taken all the way well outside. If this was real baseball, I'd say good block by the catcher there, as that ball was probably in the dirt. And then another foul ball, so we'll get another 1-2 pitch. Lance Lambert looking to be off with the pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field. Cheryl Reynolds picks it up, throws to third in time. And that may be the ball game as we head into the final inning. Fishes are holding on for dear life to this 1-0 lead. They want a Game 5 back in Mr. Ekman's backyard. They are 3 outs away.
What do they say? The best words in sports is Game 5.
Yeah, that's the saying. It's best 2 words in sports. Game 5. Absolutely. So Cheryl Reynolds is going to lead off this inning, and she finally sees a strike for the first time in several at-bats. But that one is well below the zone. So 1-1 count here to Cheryl Reynolds, who's looking to double this lead, give them some insurance. But that one is too tall. And a leadoff walk to Cheryl Reynolds with Perry Marks behind, and then Jorge Garcia. Would be a good chance for the Fishes to get that insurance run, as it's now 3-1 to the left fielder. And that is going to be a take all the way. So another walk on the day. 3 walks for Cheryl Reynolds. She's on first base with a leadoff walk. And she's going to ask her teammates to get her home and give her team some insurance heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Perry Marks and then Jorge Garcia that'll get the first cracks at it, as that is another ball for Marky DuBois. So 4 straight balls. And then that one just catches the edge of the strike zone. So 1-1 now. Marky DuBois sets and fires. Again, just misses the bottom of the zone. Such a good eye here from the Fishes coach. These are really good takes on some good pitches. And then last second swings and fouls that one off. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Marky DuBois thinking, sets and fires. Too tall, another good take from the Fishes. So it's a 3-2 pitch. The payoff swung on, and that is drilled to left field. If it stays fair, it's gone. Going back is Horace Young. Forget about it. 2-run home run, Perry Marks. And that may be the dagger. We may, in fact, get a Game 5 of this World Series.
Bolus said he wanted to see some dingers. Well, you got one, Bolus.
Here comes Jorge Garcia.
He spoke it into existence, and what a time for a dinger it was. My goodness, Perry Marks, who's been very quiet this series, comes through in the clutch as Jorge Garcia grounds this one to Lance Lambert at second base and is put out. So that's the first out of the inning. The Fishes aren't done yet. They are looking, 3 runs is a pretty good cushion, but with CRK at the plate, you'll take all the insurance runs you can get. Kim Yuckman takes ball one below the zone.
This one buzz like a bussy cow in a turnip field.
Unboosted Kim Yuckman here, but in the regular season, she actually had a higher batting average and more hits on the road than she did in her own backyard. So still a solid player on the road as she takes strike one on the outside corner. So 2-1 now. Markey sets and fires. Swung on and grounded up the right field line, but that's going to go foul. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the windup, a 2-2 pitch.
And then a swing and a foul ball straight back, staying alive on the high heat. So another 2-2 pitch coming from Markey.
2-2 pitch.
Swing and another foul ball. So a good at bat here from Kimmy Ekman, making Markey DuBois work. He's already up to 67 pitches. As another swing and another foul ball. Man, the fans are getting a lot of souvenirs in this half inning. Another 2-2 pitch. That one is not a foul ball. That's a swing and a miss. Strikeout, Kimmy Ekman. Second out of the inning.
Felix Grant steps up to bat.
So 2 outs, bases empty. That brings up Felix Grant playing right field.
Into the motion, the pitch.
Bombers needing to get out of this inning. They've already got a tall task ahead of them, down 3 with the bottom of their lineup coming up.
Strike two.
As that's a strike on the outside corner, so they're 1 strike away from getting up to the plate. Markey DuBois sets and fires the 0-2. Swung on and a sharp ground ball, but right back to Markey. Throws to his counterpart, Billie Jean. And we are heading to the final half inning, bottom of the 6th, but a 2-run home run from Perry Marks may have put this one out of reach. The Bombers need to score at least 3 or we will get a Game 5 for the 2nd season in a row in the Humungous League.
Takes a stretch, fires. Swing. Strike.
Alex Gonzalez is going to be the first batter up this inning, looking to keep his team alive, and he swings and misses at the first pitch and then fouls off pitch number 2, so quickly down 0-2. Mad Dog Lisa Crockett looking to pitch her team to a Game 5 as that one just misses. Good take from Aegon. 1-2 now.
The swing.
Swing and a high pop-up. Nan Porter ranging over, under it, makes the catch. And that is the first out of the inning. So Markey DuBois, Billie Jean, and Hciii Thurman are going to need to pull some magic out of their hats if they want to keep this thing alive. As first pitch swinging is Markey DuBois and just going foul over the first base. I guess to the right of the first base, not over first base. So 0-1 here. And then another swing and another ground ball. This one's going to stay fair, ranging over, diving, and because of that is safe at first as Markey DuBois. So there's something. There is a base runner as Billie Jean Blackwood steps up to the plate, hitless today. But she does have a triple in these playoffs. Anything is possible in the hands of CRK as she swings first pitch, skies this one, but right to the second baseman. Not going back is Markey DuBois, and because of that, the game is over. Double play. Fishes win 3-0. We will see you next week for Game 5. So both teams go into their opponent's home field, steal a game, and we will have Game 5 of the Humungous League World Series between HC3 and CRK for a 2nd season in a row. We will unfortunately have to wait a while for that game, as the Fishes, as I mentioned, will be traveling this weekend, so it won't be until Monday or Tuesday at the earliest. But we'll have to wait for that Game 5. But fear not, we will still have more World Series baseball for you coming up this weekend. We will have the Little League World Series, Games 3 and 4, and possibly a Game 5 if it gets there for the Little League World Series. So you definitely want to come back and tune in for that. That series is tied up 1-1, so we're guaranteed at least to get to Game 4, and that will be played this weekend. But until then, this is Ben Bath Beyond with my partner Nate Tastic 28. Have a great night, baseball fans, and we'll see you very soon.